Who knows?
Hello. Yeah, you're right. Good, thank you.
Turn the fire off, maybe.
Is that camera gas? Can we do it? Is it gas? Yeah, it's gas.
Right, Gail, do you want to...
Yeah. Any good week? Stomach bug free? All good to go?
Well, we've still got a little bit to go, but no, we've had a really good week's preparation. Came in on Monday together, done some good hard work, some good tactical analysis, and the team's come together nicely.
Two wingers down to injury, so it's Joe Thockham single again. How excited are you at the prospect of seeing him against Australia's kind of going to be very challenging him, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a great opportunity for him. We've been really impressed what he's done in autumn. He came in as a kid without a cap. Now he's going to get two, and he just keeps progressing all the time and keeps delighting us with the way he's improving.
Said 99.99% on Monday for Manu. Where did he get his extra bit from? Are you confident that if required he could, I don't know, go 78, 79 minutes if he had to?
Yeah, well, he trained the session yesterday, came through it really well, and therefore he's ready to go. So it's a good opportunity for him and the team. And Manu's absolutely can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, give us a sense of what it's been like this week. I mean, Ben Young said he's like the best of times. He's an overexcited kid, but he must be really raring to go. Good luck to anybody who gets in his way tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I think he skins everyone at the pool table, so hopefully he can do that on the field as well.
I heard he's taking a bit of money this week. I think your co-captain ended up £15 down, he said. Jamie George starts. Why did you decide that you wanted it this way around this week?
We just think that's the best order. Well, we think Australia will come out like they normally come out, like a bullet at China Gate. And Jamie's a very good defender, very good when the play's open, and I think he suits us in that first period of the game.
I know you put a lot of store obviously on the last part of the game as well, so how helpful is it to have somebody like Dylan on at the end of the match?
Yeah, well, I think the last part of the game is going to be a bit of an arm wrestle, and that's where Dylan's at his best.
Nathan Hughes back in?
Yeah.
To go as well, is he?
Yeah, again.
Frustration back from him, I'm imagining, after 6 weeks out.
Yeah, well, he's come in his best nick he's ever been in. We've seen him the 3 years, so he's worked hard, courtesy of his tweet, and he's ready to go.
Staying off Twitter?
I think so, yeah.
You can joke, but it's one thing if you've kind of been injured. It's another thing if it's your own sort of stupidity, isn't it? To watch the autumn. These
things happen. Now he's got an opportunity to do some good for the team.
And Owen, you needed a bit of a rallying call from you, didn't it, last week at half-time? I'm guessing no such need this week, is there?
No, I mean, when the team got together at half-time last week, it was pretty obvious what we needed. We knew that was going to come out second half and react that way. I think on Saturday it's about doing it from the off.
Owen, you obviously know England-Australia fixtures very well indeed over the years. What might we expect from this Wallaby team at the weekend, do you think?
As Eddie said, I think they'll come out firing. I'm sure they'll be well up for the game, and we've got to make sure we match that intensity and make sure that we're making good decisions throughout.
how critical this autumn you can finish ideally with 3 wins and 1 very narrow defeat to the world champions as a big springboard to then take into the Six Nations.
Yeah, well, all we're worried about is Saturday. We've been preparing all week for Saturday. We're not too worried about what's in front of us after this week. We're looking to do everything we can to be as best prepared as we can for this game.
Eddie, a year ago when we beat Australia in pretty emphatic fashion, 21 wins out of 22 at that point. The next year's had its challenges. How much stronger do you think as a squad England are for having had to go through the last year?
Again, the only thing we're worried about is Saturday. Look, all of that's past history. Saturday's the game that counts. We've had a great preparation. We know we've got to be at our best because Australia will put in their best performance of the year. You know, this is the game they've been waiting for. It's their last game. So we're prepared for that game, and that's all we're worried about. Like history's for you blokes.
Any chance to go head-to-head with Michael Check is always a good opportunity, isn't it? Does that ever add any extra dynamic to you, or do you just focus 100% on the task of your team?
Well, the funny thing is we're not playing each other. At least I don't think so. There's no warm-up game, is there? No, so completely irrelevant.
Ben Moon back in as part of your front row. He's someone who, for me, has really shone this autumn. What are you expecting from Ben in this challenge?
Yeah, look, he just goes down the coal mine every day. Digs the coal, gets it up, other people manufacture it, then we have a burning fire. He's bloody good at that. Good, hard worker, like just gets on with his job. Every day he does it. It's been a delight to have in the camp.
Your balance of 1 or 2 of your finishes, you've mentioned Nathan Hughes and Manu already, but Rich Wigglesworth getting the nod to be the finisher ahead of Danny Kerr. How tough a decision was that, given the fact Danny's obviously been and may still be an integral part of your squad?
Yeah, look, they're all tough decisions. Danny can feel disappointed, but we just feel that the end of the game is going to be pretty tight, and Richard, with his good control around the ruck and his expert kicking game, is going to be the best person for us.
And just finishing with a couple of other retweets back to a similar team to the one that took on New Zealand. How key to have the Teo and Slade partnership back at centre against what Australia might throw at them?
Yeah, look, you know, they did really well against New Zealand, but again, they're going to have to be at their best this week. You know, if they play Foley and Karevi, Foley obviously be the distributor, and Karevi can knock over a few pins. So we're going to have to be good defensively, and then when we get the opportunity to use the ball, we're going to have to be sharp and smart.
And likewise, finally, Laws and Itoje together as a lock partnership. That's got a lot of dynamic potential, hasn't it? And actually, they're a pair who haven't, I think, started together weirdly for England before.
Yeah, I can't recall them ever starting together, but certainly Mara, I think every game he looks like he's going to become the best lock in the world. And this is another opportunity for him to knock on the door. You know, he's really growing in the team in terms of his stature. And it's great to have Courtney back. We haven't seen him for a while. He's been injured, and he's getting back to his best.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck.